Just a little too much champagne, a little too quick.
Yeah, that must have been it.
One of those things, right?
Right. It happens all the time.
Especially at parties.
I appreciate you trying to cheer me up.
We'll have those anytime.
Hi there.
Hi. Well, hello.
Hello.
I've been looking for you.
Well, we've just been exploring the house.
Oh, really?
Aren't the bedrooms lovely? Mark, would you mind giving me a ride home? I'm still not feeling very well.
Is that a fact?
Minding you go out there.
Well, since you decided to come after all, you're feeling fine.
I just can't seem to shake
All
it.
sorts of idiots on the road.
There we go.
Thank you.
Mark,
Bye.
I think we ought to go too.
Go. I'm stopping you.
I would like you to come with me.
Why? We didn't arrive together. Why do we have to leave that way?
I'm sorry, Misty. I got tied up. I'm really sorry.
I noticed.
Look, it is not important who you come with. It's who you go with. Now, please come home with me.
I know. I didn't marry for that.
Well, I guess I'm not going to get a better offer.
Not as long as I'm here.
Oh, you're leaving so soon?
It's getting kind of late. We'll
Hadn't
walk
our
you to
Betty
the
by
car.
time.
Oh, well, I thought the party was just about getting started.
Well,
Well, no, for this group, it's sort of cooling down. We'll see you around.
Yeah, good night.
yeah, we'll have lunch.
If I didn't know better, I would just think that she's on her way.
Well, you don't know better because I say she definitely is. As a matter of fact, it wouldn't take me too much more myself.
Well, come on, I'll buy you a glass of ginger ale.
About that dinner you promised me.
Doesn't your fiancé cook?
I seriously doubt it. Besides, just because I'm engaged doesn't mean I wouldn't enjoy a nice home-cooked meal.
Well, I think we ought to speak to Celia about that.
I thought you'd left me here.
Well, hello, darling. We were just speaking of you.
Well, I've had about as much of that for one evening as I can stand. Will you please take me home?
But you're supposed to be...
Now.
Would you excuse us for a minute?
I already have. Oh, sorry. No, don't be, please. That's the closest I've come to being picked up all night. I know the feeling. I certainly hope it's the party and not me. Well, if it's not, I think we're both in trouble. Would you like to share a cab home? I think the sooner the better. Let's go. Yes.
What is with you tonight?
Grant, I do wish you'd stop interrogating me every time I make a simple request.
Oh, with you, nothing is simple.
Are you complaining?
No, but I am confused. You were so looking forward to this party. Now we've just barely gotten here, and you can't wait to leave.
Barely gotten here. We've been mingling for hours. At least it seems like it. This party is plain boring.
Yeah, not what I saw of it.
Oh? Well, how nice for you. Well, then I'll just fetch my own wrap and leave by myself. There's no reason to interrupt your evening.
Oh. You stay here. I'll be right back with your coat.
Right. Thank you so very much for a lovely evening, but we've got to get going.
So soon?
And without you telling me what I did for you earlier on?
What's that?
I don't know. I wish I knew. It'll have to wait. I'm so dreadfully tired. Well, let's just...
Excuse me. Here you are, darling.
Oh, thank you.
Enjoyed it, Commissioner. Love to stay, but...
I understand.
Thanks for having us.
Well, now that you know where we are, you must come again.
Oh, you can count on that. No reason we shouldn't see more of one another now.
Grant,
His master's voice.
I'm afraid if I don't go home right now, I'm just going to pass out on the spot. I don't know what's wrong with me tonight. I can just barely... You know, this is silly. All I probably need is just to sit down for a little bit. You go ahead and have a good time. Don't worry, I'll be fine.
Well...
Here.
Got a lovely place here, really.
You think?
Yeah, once.
Have a good time, Jimmy.
Thank you.
You look
So, you've decided to stay. I am the victim of my fiancé's wishes.
You feeling better, Celia?
Much better, thank you. Yes, a plate full of those delicious hors d'oeuvres set me just right. You know, I think that the whole problem was that I didn't eat anything today.
Starvation can definitely upset the system. And if you... Speaking of starvation, I'm going to check out what's left on the table. I'm a little on the hungry side. Excuse me.
Can I get anything for you?
No. Yes.
My, you are having trouble making up your mind tonight, aren't you?
Well, not about something.
Well, name one.
Champagne, would you mind getting me some?
Not at all. It's a pleasure to feel wanted for a change. One glass of champagne, please. Of course.
Well, you've met, yes, we've met.
How you doing?
Hello again, Mr. Holt.
How are you? What's going on?
Yeah, that's fine. Fashionably late, I see.
Well, not on purpose.
Oh, yes, I don't believe that for 1 minute. I know an experienced party-goer when I see one.
Well, maybe you do, but my tastes run more at keg parties rather than champagne socials.
Well, whatever works.
Well, we have plenty of champagne and beer.
Would you excuse me just for a moment? I'd like to say goodbye to the mayor and his wife. Yes, take your time. I'm sure I can entertain your guest.
Come on, darling. Mayor and his wife will leave. Well, listen, I better be going. I got to make the rounds. You know, I can't stay very long.
No, don't go.
Why? What do you got to say to a waiter? Or don't you recognize me out of uniform?
Well, hello, Jimmy Lee. Didn't think you were going to make it tonight.
Well, I did. Almost didn't, though.
Would you excuse us for a second?
Huh?
I want to introduce you to the mayor.
Oh, but...
Oh, you'll like it. He's not at all stuffy. Talk to you later, Jimmy Lee.
One upset. Listen, excuse me, but I really should be going.
But you just got here.
Just making an appearance, huh? Well, I wasn't going to, but, you know, I've been tired, working hard, and, I didn't want to seem ungrateful, though.
Well, we understand.
Okay, thank you, and, good night. Some other time. Okay.
You must come again when you can stay longer.
Yes, it was a pleasure to meet you, Your Honor.
For me as well, Dr. Putnam, and we are certainly going to be seeing more of you and your lovely fiancé.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night now.
Well, we'd better be going too, Grant.
But I thought...
Well, no, the party's breaking up, and one should never be the first to arrive or the last to leave. It's bad manners.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, forgive me, darling. You know, I really don't mean to be contrary. It's just that I'm frightfully tired. But I did have a wonderful time tonight. The party was lovely. And I do hope we can see a lot more of these people, don't you?
Yes.
Holly, good night.
Night, love.